Well, just really proud of this team. I thought tonight in the opening game was accumulation of everything that they'd been working for to this point. I just think you saw a lot of kids step up, a lot of kids, really shine in their role. And we took care of the basketball, which was something that, we knew we had to do going into the game. We rebounded the ball well. And when we make shots and we score on the inside, we can put up several points. So we continue to shoot great from the free throw line. So a lot of things that go into our formula for success we were able to do tonight, and that allows us to win the game.
Rechelle, you knew going in, Mason wouldn't be out there. Your team shot it real well without her. That's got to give you a lot of confidence. If this happens, they're going to respond.
It does, and we built this team for that. In the last several years, our guards have had to play too many minutes. Caitlin had to play too many minutes last year, so we knew going in for us to be successful that we had to build this guard depth, and we had to build our post depth. And I thought the kids did a great job. I thought Bria handled herself well. First really true game back starting. Kaysen was outstanding. Alexis continues to do everything. And then Lex shoots the ball the way she did. And it's just big. And live to see the confidence that she had in shooting. Hannah didn't have a great shooting night, but she ran the boards and she defended. And, and then Caitlin just continues to be Caitlin. She's very, very good. But it's just I love the way this team plays together, especially on the defensive end of the floor. I don't think people give them enough credit for how they defend and rebound. But as a coach, you're always most proud of that. So just really great to see everybody step up and, like I said, be an all-star in their role tonight. And that's something that we have to continue to be consistent in the things that we do and relentless in our effort throughout this entire conference season.
Coach, plus 20 rebounding effort. Is that something you circle right before the game? We have got to win this battle and win it emphatically, and if we do, we'll win by 20 points.
If you looked on the board, that's the number one thing. It said we have to win the battle of the boards, and that's normally the number one thing. Tonight, it was winning the battle of the boards and taking care of the ball were the first two things. Now, we have several things in our formula that we really want to do, but we knew tonight they're a very, very good offensive rebounding team. They're very athletic. They can beat you on their second and third shot. And obviously they got in the paint a whole lot, and they're really, really good when they get there. They're a really good mid-range team. So we knew that we could only give them one shot. But I thought our controlling of the backboards was the total difference in the game.
Yeah, they were still kind of in contact with you through about the midway point of the third quarter. I thought one of the biggest moments of this game was Kaysen Connor's three.
It was huge, and you have no idea how much has gone into me going over with her, how much she has to take that shot. And taking it and making it is even bigger. And, she's a tremendous defender. Her IQ is off the charts. When she's on the floor, we're just better because she's out there. And then if she can add some scoring to that, then that's just going to make us a whole different team. I thought that was huge. I thought Jada and Bria's back-to-back free throws, they went to the line, both made two, which was a 4-point swing, was huge. There was a lot of heroes in this game as far as I'm concerned as a coach, but it was a collective team effort, and just really proud of how the kids stepped up because when you lose your floor general with not very much time to prepare, you really never know what to expect. But I had a lot of faith in these kids, and they stepped up and proved themselves tonight.
When did this injury happen?
It was late in practice yesterday when we were doing scout and getting ready. It's a lower leg injury, and I honestly have no idea what her status will be on Saturday. Obviously, we have some of the best trainers in the business, and they're going to do everything they can to get her back. I know she wants to be out there, and we want her to be out there. But, we got to take it day by day. This is also a long conference season, and it's not something that we want to put her in a position that she could be hindered for the remainder of the year. So we're going to make the decision that's best for her and best for our team. But obviously we want her to be with us on Saturday.
Coach, if I told you at the beginning of the season Alexis Burpo would be the OVC's second leading rebounder, 12 games into the season, 13 tonight, would you have been surprised, pleased, expect it? How do you feel about something like that?
Not surprised at all. I've known Alexis for a long time. I know what she's capable of doing. Last year she just, really never could get in the swing of things, after being out early. With COVID and those type of things, I don't think people realize how much it takes out of players to be able to get back. And she just never really got into the flow of it. So I knew going in that she had something to prove. And you don't want to poke the bear. You don't want Alexis to have to prove you wrong because she's going to do everything possible to do that. But I think she has been a huge key in our success, and she will be a huge key in our success along the way. She never has to score a point to be the MVP each night because of the way she defends, the way she rebounds, the way she passes passes the ball. And I think she had 7 points tonight. So, I mean, that's an added bonus. But I've known all along she could play at this level, and I knew all along she was going to be a big part of what we do, and she just continues to prove me right.
What's your favorite moment of this game where y'all denied them a shot at the end of the third quarter because you were doing the pump?
Yeah, I like defensive stops a whole lot. I probably got that from him for sure. But yeah, I just thought that was a big moment for us. So we break the game down into 8 5-minute games. So we play 5 minutes at a time, and so we evaluate ourselves each 5 minutes. So we have certain goals that we want things to be at in each 5 minutes. And there was 5 minutes left. I believe it was in the third quarter, and we had just come out of the media, and we set a certain goal. And that stop helped us get that goal. So I was excited that we not only were focused on winning the game, but we were focused on doing the little things, because the little things are what makes the big things happen. And so just a great defensive stop, and, our kids just really were locked into what we were trying to do scout-wise.
How great was it to see Reagan back out there?
Reagan is a leader. She's a culture builder. And it was great to see her. I know Jeremy probably missed her on the radio, because what a wonderful job she did while he was out. But she's got to get her legs underneath her, because she's another kid that can make shots. She's another intelligent kid that can help us as we go along. But we just got to give her a little time. But we love to have the family all together, and because everybody in that locker room helps us win games, whether they have a uniform on or not.
18 assists on 28 baskets without your floor general. Is that something else you celebrate after a win like this?
Absolutely. Just the unselfishness of this team. I mean, they were so happy for Caitlin having 31 points. They were celebrating that when I got into the locker room. I mean, they just love each other, and they want them to be successful. And Caitlin's like, well, y'all passed it to me, So I mean, it makes me so proud that this team has success, because if anybody deserves success, it's these young women. They've been through a lot to get to this point, and some of them came into a tough situation and just bought in and believed in the process, believed in the staff, believed in themselves. To get us to this point is really exciting. So just I have a great staff that gets things done and builds relationships with these players and brings these great players in. And then once they get here, we just continue to build that. So when we say family, we really mean family here, and it's just really exciting for me to see them be successful.
You've got Tech on Saturday, and you're now the marquee game due to unfortunate circumstances within the Tech men's basketball program. Can you sell that between now and then? How do you sell that as a coach, saying, hey, we're the only game in town tonight, come see us?
Right. We would love for that to happen, because the crowd was great in the second half tonight. I felt like it was a big reason why our kids had so much energy and they were playing so hard, because they want these fans to see what product we put on the floor, and they want them to come back. Tech's a big obstacle for us. I mean, they were ranked number 2 preseason. We were 3. So, I mean, we're the underdog, but, our fans could make the difference in that. So we would love everybody to come out and get behind these young women. I believe they deserve it.